Going to welcome in Jazz General Manager Justin Zanik, who made his way up those stairs. Great crowd here tonight to watch the Lakers and the Jazz. And Jay-Z, it's great to see you. I know you've got a little sigh of relief as you've passed yet another trade deadline. Welcome to the booth. I'm sitting on the floor, it feels like, but that's okay. Hey, tell me just how you feel now after things worked itself out. You were involved in some trades. You improved by sending some draft picks out, and you got one back. Yep.
Ever ask yourself why the ratings are so down? Ladies and gentlemen, there is your reason. You have garbage-ass team like a Utah Jazz who are scraping the dust out of the bottom of the league, and then when they get LA Lakers in their home arena with Luka and LeBron on the court, and not only that, they are actually in a really tight game. When this whole thing started, they were up by 1 point. I understand if you start this kind of garbage podcast when your team is like down by 30, 40, 50 points and there is no coming back. But this was actually really close game at that point. But what they decide, you know what? We're gonna have a podcast mid-fucking game. I mean, you had one opportunity to put asses behind the fucking screen to people who actually watch the game, and you decide, nah, I'm more interesting, I'm more entertaining, I'm gonna put some God knows Justin, whoever gives a flying fuck dude, and have podcast mid-game with him. And it's not like they're gonna have, maybe 20, 30, 40 seconds like they have interviews with the players or the coach mid-game and just move on with the broadcasting. This shit's gonna go for like 7 minutes. It's unbelievable. And you're like, oh, nobody watches the games. I wonder fucking why. I mean, the worst part is like, it's not that it's a blowout game, so you can just, the game is out of fucking window, let's just do something else, let's play some cards or checkers or whatever, dude. You have game, you are leading and it's really close, and all those stars on the floor, and then decided, you know what? Fuck all those people behind the screen, fuck the players on the court, we're gonna have ourselves a fucking broadcast. I mean, if you ever pay fucking ticket for this kind of bullshit or pay subscription for the TV which gives you this kind of crap, GG, well invested money. Enjoy the rest of the fucking podcast.
Obviously, it kind of reshaped the Western Conference, and when we are up there with those guys here very soon, then maybe I'd care a little bit more being the third team. At this point where we are, like, if we were in the playoffs right now, I'd be asking both of them, like, what is going on here, and I'm not doing it. Yeah. But where we are, the ability to pick up stuff basically for free, to do something that another team would have done anyway, that was really sweet.
Yes, it was.
Nice segue.
You took it.
Nice
Yes, that was really sweet. Keontae was stood straight up, and the Jazz getting a little tough themselves and out on the defensive and offensive side. Justin, if you like to finish your thought, I mean, it stunned the NBA, it stunned fans, it stunned GMs. That was really a once-in-a-20-year trade, was it not?
Yeah, it may have even been more. I've even been racking my brain to figure out the last time somebody this big outside of free agency being traded at that age, at 25 years old. And you're talking about a global superstar. This is not just, one of the best players in the NBA. You're talking about a guy with global reach.
I want to ask you about KJ Martin. My last season in the league was his dad, Kenyon Martin's first season. Tough player, physical. Talk to me about KJ and maybe the role he can play here with the Jazz.
Yeah, amazingly, he's only 24, and this is his 5th season in the league. Started with a rebuilding Houston team. He brings some things that we're really excited to get to know KJ, things that we don't have a lot on our team. Like, he's a super athlete. He is an improving shooter. Defensively, he brings an edge, and he's got enough size to guard up or down on the position. So, you know, he's coming off the foot injury that he was, basically cleared to go the day he got traded from Philly to Detroit. But since that took so much time and he hasn't been able, our schedule, you guys have been with us, it's been crazy. I think we get our first practice after we get back to All-Star break in a month. So that'll be the opportunity where, we're just finishing up. I think tomorrow's going to be 5 and 7 nights. So it's hard for him to we want to make sure he's safe and getting on the court, but you guys will see him soon after the All-Star break, and we'll see what he can bring. But he fits our timeline and fits something that we don't have a lot of, as I said before, and we're excited to get to know him.
Well, Justin, it's great to see as Rocco sky high, and Keontae and Isaiah both developing quickly, and they're getting their teammates involved, Justin. I know that has to put a smile on your face.
Absolutely. Anytime, our coach has said it many times, play hard and pass. And I think you're seeing a lot of glimpses of that tonight. It's a nice, at least in this first half, bounce back from, I think the lights and showtime of LA of what we did 2 days ago. I think it's actually a nice sign for a young team to be able to react and process and then respond in a 48-hour period when this is their, third and 4-night game too.
Well, Justin, you just witnessed Walker's 4th block and his 3rd straight 100-block season, and that defense turned into a big bucket on the other end. Can't thank you enough.
Yep.
We'll
Anytime.
check in with you soon.
Hey,
Thanks, guys.
Get some
Appreciate
rest.
it.
Get some rest.
Yeah, get some rest.
Will do.
Justin Zanik, general manager of the Utah Jazz. Timeout on the floor. Utah 56, Lakers 45.